Coach, in terms of Zach Edey and Cedric Howard, particularly with Zach Edey, is he still at the same amount of minutes in terms of the minutes restriction, or is he kind of, I guess, progressing forward in terms of the minutes he's going to be able to play? Where is that situation with Cedric Howard and Zach Edey?
Yeah, both guys responded really well to the load of last week. I think it was a great decision by the organization and have been upgraded to the next category. So we can see some progress there.
Pete and then Parker.
Coach, you've had to mix and match lineups because of injuries. As you have had the different combinations and looked at the data, what have you learned about this team and kind of what pieces fit together best?
The first thing that I've learned is to make sure we keep it simple. There's no shortcuts. We know there's been a lot of fluctuation with the roles and just making sure that we don't complicate it, and there's a ton of great ideas out there that we could be doing, but more important thing is we keep it to the basics and look to still play with our identity, whether it's on the offensive or defensive end, and that's worked for us in these last games, and it has been from lineup to lineup and just figuring out those new roles for guys, and then making sure the little practice time that we get, we are practicing those situations and trying to keep them to a minimum so that we have enough practice time for each of them.
Parker.
So with Cam Spencer, he's found this balance where he's not only shooting threes at a very high clip volume-wise, but he's also adding some more playmaking responsibilities as well. I know that's the nature with the injuries, but how have you seen him weaponize his shooting to grow in the area of the game as a playmaker?
I mean, he's grown a lot since last season, obviously a lot, but also during this early season. Like you said, he has a tremendous weapon in the three-point shot, and he's learned to leverage that much better, whether it is in the ball screens or in the closeouts where he can drive them, but he also has added this step to the side three where he can get those off and makes the defense very difficult, and not just the creation situations, but also when he's playing out of closeouts. And he's developed good chemistry also with Jock Landale, and their creation out of the pick and roll has gotten better and better, and that has opened up opportunities for other teams too. And he's one of those players that's been cast into a new role, playing as a primary playmaker and just going through the different reads against different defenses. That's been kind of the process with him and the interactions with Jock and Zach especially, and it's cool to see when the young guys pick up something very fast and then apply it straight away.
Terry.
Hey Coach, what has been the reason for the uptick in Santi's production the last week or so?
He's just been very balanced offensively. He's scoring out of transition. He acts as a screener for us, but he also gets a lot of these closeout situations on the perimeter where he's knocked down shots, but he's also been able to put it on the floor and then go all the way to the rim and finish. So he's just played a very, very complete game for us.
Michael.
What's the preparation like when you got to play against a player like Jokic? Whether it's between you and the coaching staff, the players, how do you prepare for this assignment?
Yeah, I think it's a challenge for 29 NBA teams, because on one hand, you're talking about a very unique offensive ecosystem centered around him, and then the pick and rolls between him and Murray also. But just finding that right balance of because you have to make adjustments, but trying not to overdo it. That's the key, especially on a short preparation like this. You do not want paralysis by analysis for the players. We've been having good success in the last few games by keeping it simple and making sure we have great effort, great focus, and that's what we want to keep doing. But obviously you have to have some wrinkles for him and give him different looks.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.